Hi there, I'm Cherie.
I'm Chris.
And we're Technomadia.
And we just voted.
We're about to vote.
The absentee ballots right here.
About a month ago, we brought you some news of some issues that might be impacting Florida residents who are nomads using mail forwarding services and their ability to continue to vote in the state of Texas. Sorry, Florida.
Florida. So yeah, right now in Florida, if you are using St. Brendan's Isle as your mail service, you cannot register to vote, which is really unfortunate. But fortunately, anyone who is currently registered using their St. Brendan's Isle address or any other mail forwarding service in Florida seems to still be able to vote, at least until all these decisions are processed through the system.
Now, the core issue is the supervisor of elections in Clay County, Florida, asked the Florida Department of Elections for an opinion on whether using a commercial mail forwarding service is enough to establish residency for the basis for registering to vote in the county. And obviously they're most concerned about the local issues and how us who don't live there have an impact on the local issues.
But we're mostly concerned about the statewide and the national issues, and we, as nomads, have a right to vote and should not be denied our ability to vote just because we don't have a fixed local address.
Now, this has always been a gray area. So that this is going to a state level is actually a good thing, so we can get an official statement on it and know how to react to it. But at this point, all that's been issued is an opinion and how the Clay County Supervisor of Election has interpreted it.
Yes.
At this point, there is not an official statement or policy in the state of Florida, and that is what is going on right now.
Yeah, so we're basically in kind of a bit of a holding pattern, and at first when we heard about this, we wanted to go march on the courthouse and start a letter campaign and stuff like that. But it's probably not best to do that until the legal wheels finish turning and an official final decision comes down.
So we have spoken with the Escapees RV Club, who has led the fight to vote in Texas before for their customers, and we have talked with the owners of St. Brendan's Isle on multiple occasions. Both have been very communicative, and we at this point feel that the best thing to do is to allow the legal folks to handle this in the background.
Yeah, let the lawyers work, and if that hits a dead end, then bring out the pitchforks.
So according to SBI, they have obtained legal counsel, and that legal counsel is working with the legal counsel of the Florida Department of Elections, and they are thoroughly looking into the issue. Their last update, which was I think about 10 days ago, they posted on their bulletin for SBI customers that they feel that this could have a positive outcome. They can't share details at this point, and they're not going to tell people not to take action at this point. There's really nothing to react to right now because there's no official thing to counteract. Only at this point, it's new people trying to register to vote who have been denied, and there's about, well, last we talked to SBI, it was about 47. I'm sure the number's gone up some. They're the only ones who have actually had anything that they can contest at this point.
Right. And so, yeah, if you are trying to register to vote, SBI does want to hear from you. That they're trying to build a list of the people who have been denied registrations. But other than those few people, it's just a waiting game right now. And hopefully, when this all comes down, it will be settled and have clear guidance at the entire state of Florida level.
The Escapees, they have talked with their supervisor elections in the county that their address is at, which is Bushnell, Florida. They actually use their campground there. So because it is a place where you could actually reside, the supervisor of elections there is not interpreting this opinion in that way and has said that they do not intend to change their voting requirements in that county. There are two other mail forwarding services. I think they're up in Crestview, up in the panhandle of Florida. And last we heard, their supervisors of elections are not interpreting it in that way. But if the state of Florida issues an official statement, it could impact everyone in Florida, and of course set precedents for other states as well. But until we have an official statement, there's really nothing that is called to action to do right now. A massive letter writing campaign could actually backfire if you don't fully understand all of what is going on and the full facts and full constitutional rights. We're certainly not experts,
but if there is a call for a letter writing campaign, we will be consulting with lawyers and we will be spreading the word and saying, here is the issues, here is how to cite them, here's how to do this and that. Hopefully it doesn't come to that.
So at this point, it's wait and see. That's the current status. We do have a blog post up that we are keeping updated as the various organizations post updates. And of course, you can check in directly with the Escapees Advocacy Board and as well as the St. Brendan's Isle if you're one of their members. They have a bulletin now posted when you log into your dashboard that you can check for current status updates there. And if there's any major things coming on, we'll try to post a video about it as well with our understanding of it. Just keep in mind, we are not legal people. We are legal people. I think they have a name.
we are legal people, and we deserve a right to vote.
But we are not experts on this.
Right.
We are just concerned fellow nomads going through this along with you as well. But that's the latest that we know. We feel confident that the legal teams are assembled and are handling it at this point. But until there is if there is a ruling or an official policy that comes down that adversely impacts our ability to vote, where they might actually start removing us from the rolls, that's when it's time for action.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll come to that.
Now it's time to go drop these in the mailbox.
Yep. For now we can vote. Just a really quick update that we just got in from St. Brendan's Isle. Scott just sent me an email update that things are still progressing with their legal pursuits with the Florida Supervisors of Election and the state divisions of election. He says a lot of the slowdowns are related to this being an election year, and they are processing a whole bunch of unrelated lawsuits around voting rights, not related to this issue, but things are progressing. And his statement right now, as of August 27th, is that with that said, we think we're moving closer to an ultimate resolution that would protect everyone's ongoing ability to vote in Florida elections. So he advises keeping patience. Things are still in motion and still progressing. So let's keep a positive outlook.